everybody, my name is Brittany and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, the background is different. We finally made it up to the cottage. We've been having an amazing time here, just swimming and such. My headaches are almost completely gone, thank goodness. The lump on my neck is still there though. So I am going, we are returning to our, where we live, not to our house, but to the town, Monday. Just briefly, I have an appointment with the nurse practitioner to get that looked at, so hopefully all goes well. But yeah, and then we're coming back up here. It's so soothing being here. We have the water literally about 5 feet from us, so we've been swimming and boating and doing all kinds of stuff here. We're here for a week, and then we have a couple other people coming for a week, and then Matt and I are going to be back up here for 3 weeks with my parents, and then we may even stay longer after that, and have potentially his mom up, or we may just stay ourselves, and we'll be staying here up past our anniversary, and possibly even up until my birthday in October. So yeah, it's great. It's a really fantastic place here. It's so quiet. I absolutely love it. Yeah. So today, I just wanted to do a little bit of a sort of chat video. It's kind of a vlog, I guess. Yeah, it's vlogging. I just want to talk to you guys. So I know in one of my other videos I talked about why I was never a huge fan of Apple phones. And that's the truth. There are some things about Apple phones though that I really, really love. And one of the big things for me is the fact that they have so many more apps available to them, and really good apps. The whole billing thing, that was just kind of a bit of a petty gripe of mine, but I've had some time to think about it, and I've gotten over it basically. So what happened was, I don't know if you ever watched my previous videos, but a while ago, around a year ago, my husband, I had the Moto G7 Power. That was the phone that I had, and my husband was playing with it and he dropped it into a bowl, and that bowl was the dog's food bowl. And it was full of bacon grease, which is obviously not the best thing for a phone. We took it out right away, we put it in rice, and shockingly, it still worked fine. I took it into a repair shop, to the mobile repair shop near where we are, and there was not a speck excuse me, something there, I just breathed in some sand or something, it's tickling my sinuses. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, there was not a speck of bacon grease in the phone, which was amazing. The only place that something happened with the speaker at the top of the phone. Now, we don't know if it was the bacon grease or if it was just coincidence and the speaker blew when he dropped it. I don't know. But in either case, the phone itself still worked fine. Well, he, at the time, had this really, really crappy old phone. I had an LG phone that I ended up giving to my mom because she also had a really crappy Alcatel phone. And my husband had a really crappy little LG phone. It was like the LG K4 or something. Yeah. So anyway, I ended up giving the LG Q6 that I had to my mom and getting the Moto G7 Power. Well, then that happened. So I ended up giving that phone, because it was just a bigger and nicer phone, I ended up giving that to my husband he got rid of the LG K4. We ended up selling it, and we switched devices a lot around here, but I ended up getting the Moto 1 Action, and I'm happy with it. But honestly, I miss my iPhone. I had an iPhone years ago. I loved it. I ended up getting rid of it because of that little petty gripe that I had, but it was an old iPhone. It was like an iPhone 3 or like 4, I think. Yeah, it was really old. So anyway, I want to get myself a newer iPhone. I buy my iPhone secondhand. I love doing it that way. I love supporting local families. Especially during these times, if you can buy your phone secondhand, I truly, truly, truly encourage you to do that. Yes, I did get scammed once, but you know what? All of the good people out there who are selling things, and all of the good things that I have gotten for like super cheap buying secondhand and online, far, far, far outweighs the number of times I've been scammed. I've only been scammed once. And even that was, I, I don't think it was intentional. I think it was more of a coincidental misunderstanding, because what happened was the iCloud Find My iPhone activation lock thing was left on, and when I tried to get the individual to turn it off, to go back in and turn it off, he couldn't remember his password. So basically, I was stuck with this completely useless iPhone. So, yeah. So that didn't work out well. But I ended up actually just taking the phone back to him. And he was really good about it. So I don't know if I would consider that getting scammed necessarily. I told him don't worry about giving me my money back because he had already spent it. I told him, I said, don't worry about it. You know, like, it's not the end of the world. He didn't charge me much for the iPhone at the time, so it was fine. It wasn't a huge deal. But I told him, please, 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 in the future, you know, just show some respect and make sure that, you know, your activation locks are off. But all the good experiences I've had buying on Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji and stuff far, far, far outweigh the bad. So anyway, so I'm hoping now what I want to do is I do want to go back to an iPhone. I want to get a setup where I have an iPad. I want to have my laptop that I bought. I still love that laptop. But I want to get a setup where I have that, an iPad, an iPhone, and an Apple Watch. I think those devices will be really great for me for managing things, AAC apps, scheduling apps to help me manage anxieties and meltdowns. I think those are going to be really fantastic for me. So that's what I want to have. And I already have an e-reader and a Nintendo Switch. I want to get to a situation, and a 3DS. But I want to get to a situation with my husband as well, where he has his GameCube, he has his Nintendo Switch, he has his laptop that I just bought him, but I also want him to have the Watchminder. I don't know if you guys know about that, but the Watchminder is a watch that is specifically made for people with ADHD and learning disabilities, which my husband has. And so I was hoping to get a Watchminder for him, as well as giving him this lovely Moto 1 Action phone. And he already has a Kindle Fire tablet, which he loves. So yeah, I'm also thinking about potentially getting him the goalie to help him stay on task. That's a possibility. I don't know yet. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with our technological stuff. And we're going to be getting those things over the next few months. you know, one thing at a time, but we're going to be getting those things hopefully over the next few months, and hopefully we can get that set up for ourselves. So yeah, I just wanted to come and give you guys a little update, let you guys know we got to the cottage safely. My husband and I have been staying in the trailer, and we've been loving it there. It's nice and quiet. We've also been spending a lot of time in the cottage. My grandparents have a van that they are trying to sell, my grandmother specifically, and my grandfather's passed away, as you know, and my grandmother's trying to sell their van, and she's not able to do it herself, so between Matt and I, we're trying to sell it for her. My mom didn't really want to do the work to sell it, so she, like, not that she didn't want to, but like, she's got a lot of stuff to do. She's a really busy woman, and she didn't really have a lot of time to be, you know, trying to sell a van. So anyway, so she asked me if I wanted to sell it for them, and then they would pay us some money to do that. So that will be great. That's money I can put towards those electronics. And yeah, all my electronics too, just a note, except for the computers, because the computers don't generally come with me places, but all of my electronics, phone, tablet, possibly even Apple Watch, I don't know, we'll see, but phone and tablet definitely always have 100% waterproof cases on them, so then that way, like, and when I say waterproof, I mean waterproof. So then that way, if I am swimming or whatever, I can have the phone on the dock, I can have it somewhere, and it's not going to, if it falls in the water, it's not a big deal. It's not going to hurt it, and it will still work fine. So, okay, I think that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to end this little vlog with a question. What is your what is your favorite animal? I want to know what your favorite animal is, and I want you to tell me why they're your favorite animal. Also, I want to know if you have any good recommendations for a waterproof 100, like, wonderful waterproof iPhone case. Please let me know. I am going back to Apple. My husband is an Android guy. He loves Android. He will always be an Android guy. I'm more of an Apple girl, so I think it's good because we balance each other, and we do talk about the differences and what we like about them and what we don't like about them. And the thing is I like Apple because it's simple, it's seamless, it's easy to use. My husband, on the other hand, finds it too simple. He likes Android because he A, finds it more of a challenge, and B, he finds it more customizable, just by a little bit to him. So I find Apple quite customizable to me as well, but he finds Android just that little bit more customizable to what exactly he wants. So, okay, that's all. That's the neighbors. Their dogs do not shut up. It's like, oh my god. Anyway, so I'm gonna go, and I'm going to go in for a swim. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lake. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lake. I don't know how much of it you can see, but yeah, it's fantastic. So, I'm gonna go in for a swim, and I will see you all next time. Alright, guys. Bye.